In the 1950s and 60s, Luweero District in the central part of Uganda was one of the leading producers of coffee, Uganda's major cash crop. However, due to changes in temperature, rainfall patterns, soil and vegetative cover, pests and diseases emerged.
Particularly the coffee wilt disease had a surgence around the 80s and 90s, and this had a devastating impact on most of the coffee plantations that the communities had.
Betty Nduga is a coffee farmer in Katikamo, Luweero District. She says coffee wilt disease continues to ravage coffee plantations.
There's
a lot of coffee grown in our area, but when I got here it had all dried. Luweero District was the first in growing coffee in Uganda.
Luweero District yeyali ensale mukulima emwanyi mu Uganda.
Nduga, who runs a coffee nursery, says she was inspired by the need to help her community. She then sought help from the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO and its implementing partners, who gave her the knowledge and disease-resistant coffee seedlings to kickstart this project.
Ne bambuulira emwanyi etasobola kulumbwa kawuka olw'enkyukakyuka y'obudde climate.
They told me about the pest-resistant type of coffee, which would also survive through the changing weather patterns. I started planting them.
Nenzirima kyekika kiri ekya CWD ekya CWD kati wano wendi wano ndi ku elite seedlings.
She revealed that the farmers in the district have embraced growing coffee and this could improve their household incomes.
Okuva natandika mu 2014 kakati ezimu zitandise okumulisa.
I started in 2014. The coffee is starting to yield. I hope for better results within the next 2 years.
Ekyo n'ekirala abakyala bafunye nnyo emirimu wano nasale.
The Regional Programming Office of FAO in the region says NARO and the Coffee Research Institute have carried out research to create strains of coffee resistant to pests and diseases. They have also switched the mode of farming from communally owned plantations to individually owned farms.
We looked at an aspect of communally managed nurseries versus privately owned nurseries, and from experience and consultations with the district local governments, we found that community nurseries are not very sustainable, and so we opted for privately owned proprietors. Now, here the materials are availed in consultation with the NARO and UCDA, and then we give support in terms of capacity building.
Some of the locals are attending sensitization programs and have received coffee seedlings under the Wealth Creation Program. The Luweero District Senior Environment Officer reveals that the improved varieties of coffee have also helped improve the livelihoods of locals.
And each financial year, we try to allocate funds towards implementing those interventions, and we are lobbying for more funding to see that the adaptation and the mitigation measures are being implemented among our communities in order to alleviate the situation.
Once an epicenter of rebellion between 1981 to 1986, coffee growing offers hope for communities that have been enveloped by biting poverty. Knowing that they can sell 100% of the coffee that is produced in this particular area, farmers in Luweero District and other neighboring districts have become more responsive and accommodative to very many ways in which they can globally join the cause against climate change. Suhail Mugavi, NTV.